What's going on, Leo? My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. If you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. And if this message resonates, like, share, and subscribe. All right, so at the end of each reading, I answer 3 of your questions. In order to get your questions featured, all you have to do is write it down in the comment section. I pin the details, but you write your question and a short and sweet background. If your question does not get answered, just repost it in the next video. I will get to it. And if you would like, you could also repost it in your sun, moon, and rising signs as well. All right, so let's dive right in, Leo. We have the Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Hermit card. Very, very interesting. I see right now you taking on a more leadership approach in your life very soon. I see a lot of strategy being used on your part, which is actually going to lead to a lot of abundance. I see you being able to make a decision when it comes to whether or not you should try something new in your career path. And I see this decision coming in the form of a download from your angels and guides. I see abundance in your future. I see happiness, but I also see that this only happens when we stop procrastinating. The energy of wobbly energy or doubt, or really just any sort of uncertain vibe, is really the procrastination, the hesitation, the stagnation behind us not being able to capitalize on this vibration that's waiting to manifest for you. So right now we need action. We need inspired action, and we need confident action from you. We need you to be able to not only use your intellect and wisdom, but also your empathic abilities to absorb energy and ask yourself what it is you should be doing. This energy that we're speaking of only comes when you're in a state where you're able to pick up the messages from your spirit, from your angels and guides. So right now, in order for you to really be decisive and tell yourself, okay, I know I should be doing this next, you have to be in a position where you're able to hear this message and ask yourself this: why are you not getting this message? Well, I can tell you your angels and guides are trying to tell you this. I can feel this vibration, but they're not getting through. Every time they're trying to tell you something, it almost ricochets off, it bounces off, right? Because there's a shield, preventing this energy from coming in. Imagine when you are overthinking or not feeling well or caught up in the matrix, stimulated, right? Whenever this is happening, imagine a force field around you that is reflecting the vibration. It's almost like having no signal on your cell phone so your angels can't call, for example, right? When you will put yourself in a position to be not only more magnetic in a higher frequency, which is really happy, when you do that, it's like the force field comes down and it's almost like your signal is sky high. So that's why the number one priority to me in my life, even before being the best husband, even before being the best son, being the best person, number one priority is connecting to my higher self. Because when I connect to my higher self, then everything else is effortless. I am a way better husband. I am a way better son. I'm a way better stranger, neighbor, leader, whatever you want to call me when I do so. Now, Page of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups in the world. I see here, and you got the 9 of Wands here. So I see here right now, Spirit is telling you that you are close to something that you have worked to accumulate, right? The 9 of Cups lets me know the universe is about to gift you something very big. And the 9 of Wands is to be resilient and push through and not to give up. So what have you invested your time and energy into right now? Did you invest your time and energy into yourself, into your business, into someone else as far as friendship, romance, in your career? What have you been focusing on? Maybe building your body, working out. What has it been? Right now, if you are second guessing whether or not that is going to pay dividends, it is. This is the heads up from Spirit. Don't throw in the towel. You are doing so great. And us humans, what do we love doing? Self-sabotaging every time we don't get instant gratification, right? We go on a diet, 2 days later, we don't see results. We change the diet rather than giving it a week. Now, this is just one example, but that's the energy that I'm picking up from you right now. It's whatever it is that you're focusing on, keep focusing on that, because I see the abundance coming your way. Do not pivot. Do not change course right now. Stay on track. Good things are coming. All right, now let's have some fun, Leo. Let's see what we got going on with your questions. So, number 1 is from Angie. What changes do you see for me in 2023, 2024? Background, always putting others before myself. Of course, that's because you're a beautiful empath. And relocating, you name it. I need to put myself first, but don't know how. Okay, Angie. Well, let's see. What is in store for Angie, Spirit? What does Angie have in store in 2023, 2024? So You're always putting people ahead of yourself. That's because you're so beautiful, you're so humble, but now is the time to put yourself, to give yourself the attention. But let's go see what's going on. What's in store for Angie? Strength card, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Wow. I see you finding yourself. I see you really understanding this year who you truly are. You connecting to your higher self, which is at that point you will become very confident, and especially you will know your worth. You will know what you have to offer. And I also see here romance, love, you meeting someone who's your significant other. You guys both are on the same frequency, and you guys are both elevating each other and really finding a lot of new things to improve each other's life. And that's where the passion lies. There's a lot of respect here is what I pick up. And that's how my wife Alicia and I are, right? There's, it's one thing that we're kindred spirits and soulmates and we love each other, which is great, but it's another thing that we actually admire each other, respect each other. And the reason for that is we're constantly improving, right? It's one thing to be in a relationship and be like, yeah, we're soulmates, we're kindred spirits. But then, where's the fun? Why do you respect someone? You respect someone because they're always improving. They're always getting better. They're not just settling. When you settle, oh my goodness, the fun is gone, right? So what is going on right now? When you meet this special somebody, you are going to teach them something. They're going to teach you something. You guys it's going to be like a snowball effect, feeding off each other. And then you guys are going to get better and better and better. But it starts from you putting that attention, like you said, more on yourself. Feed yourself, learn, read, listen to podcasts, go exercise, eat healthy foods, journal, meditate, manifest. Visualize this happening. Feed yourself so when your significant other comes into your life, your person comes into your life, they're like, whoa. And they are immediately, the respect is there, the love is there, and then everything else will flow to you. All right, question number 2 from Janice, I hope I pronounced this correctly. Question, how does RB feel about me currently? Background, we are currently in no communication. He used to be my boss. I sent him a message on Instagram a few days ago and he hasn't responded yet. So very interesting. So Janice asks, how does RB feel about me currently? Let us find out. Spirit, how does RB feel about Janice? How does RB feel about Janice? What do we got going on? Let's see. 7 of Pentacles, very interesting. The Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, and the Two of Swords. RB is going through something right now himself. He is dealing with some sort of own shadows. He's dealing with his own limiting beliefs. And there seems to be something going on in RB's life. So that if you haven't heard back from him, it seems to be like he's doing something. There's something going on in his life that is taking priority. That's why he's not messaging back. Now, the energy that I'm picking up is like whatever's going on, he's not out and about having, fun and just intentionally not replying back to you. But it seems to be there's a shadow. There's something that's taking place where he's dealing with some sort of issue in his own mind, and that's where his attention is. And when we don't feel good, we tend to isolate, right? For example, if someone is in pain physically or spiritually, emotionally, they don't tend to want to really be expressive. They don't tend to really want to be communicative. They just want to be left alone, right? For example, if someone has a toothache, they don't really want to be talking. If someone has, a backache, physical pain, they don't really want to be doing anything. Same thing with spiritually. When someone's in pain, dealing with an issue, now they're going to not want to speak. Now, also, I see here with the 7 of Pentacles that they are waiting to hear back about something financially. Therefore, they may not be feeling as excited to want to be, happy and expressive and just kind of be themselves until they hear back. And that's something that we all got to work on, because that's telling yourself, I will be happy when. And that is not what you're looking for. You need to say, I am happy now in order to be at the frequency of what you're looking for. Then it will come to you. So right now, if I was you, I would give RB some time, let him figure out his own stuff, and at that point, approach you. All right, so 3rd question from Shelly. How do I forgive someone who broke my heart so I can move on? How do I let go emotionally, energetically, and mentally? Beautiful question, Shelly. And Aries broke my heart 8 months ago. I used to cry and miss him, only remembering the good things. Now I think of the bad things and everything I wish I could say to him. But this angry mental prison makes me feel low, but I keep ruminating, my goodness, very good word, and it's a tongue twister. Ruminating, guys. Ruminating, apparently I can't say it, over it. I'm guessing reminiscing. So right now, let us find out. So Shelly asks, how do I forgive someone who broke my heart? So right now, Shelly wants to know, how do you forgive someone who broke your heart, right? First card, Six of Wands. You have to understand that you have learned a lesson from that time that you spent with them. Now, what happened may not have been, a fun experience by you guys, by this person breaking your heart. This is something that is definitely not fun to go through, but also understand that this was a lesson that you were meant to learn, and better to learn it now than later. So don't beat yourself up. This was supposed to happen. You're supposed to learn the lesson and move on. Do not beat yourself up. This is a human filter. Spirit does not want this. Now, how do you move on as well? Now that we're aware that it was supposed to meant to happen, these things happen, you have to understand that it is time for you to put the focus and awareness on yourself. Your attention, your awareness needs to go somewhere else. You cannot be sitting there thinking of someone else. When you are doing this, your awareness, your thoughts are going somewhere else. When your awareness is somewhere else, that means that you can't really be focusing on the present moment, is what we need from you right now to live your life, or planning for the future, right? Visualizing, manifesting. So your attention has to come to the present moment. The present moment is yourself. So what would I do? If someone hurt me, I would first and foremost tell myself, okay, well, this person's a human being with human filters, with human experiences. They hurt me not because of something I did, right? If I knew I didn't do anything wrong, but because they are going through their own life's journey. So they are human, they have an ego, they are not perfect, they're, at a certain place in their life, and I forgive them. I would forgive, because when you don't forgive, you're holding on to that anger, right? Now, I'm not going to forget. That's the thing. I'm not going to be like, okay, I forgive you, hurt me again. I'm going to be like, thank you for that lesson, moving on. Now, moving on means moving on to yourself, because why? We want to attract someone into your life, my sister, that is going to treat you like the queen that you really are. In order for you to attract your king, you have to be a queen first. That means investing in yourself. Take that awareness you were giving someone that is not helping you, put it onto yourself. Build yourself, right? Visualize yourself with Romeo, with Juliet, whoever you prefer. Visualize yourself getting treated well. Set a bar, a standard for yourself. Feel it, embrace it, right? Build off that, and that's when that special somebody, your next person, will start treating you like that. And that's when it happens sooner than later, because I see clear skies ahead for you. All right, Leo, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. Remember, if you want your questions answered, write down in the comment section. I love you guys. I can't wait to your next reading. Until then, ciao.